Oh, is that a demo? I think that was a demo. Hello everyone, this is greyshotproductions, and today I'm currently casting a 4v4 on Lorch Assault. This is a match with, let's see, we got Robert's company, Drivris, Axarn, Hesh, Tiglor, oh god, I don't even know what, was it, I guess Tigro? I would be the name of this person, Tigrolov? Russ. I'm just gonna call him Russ. Pan, FNV. Why can't people have pronounceable names? Why? Why is that such a hard thing? FN, and then 0 plus what? What is that name? What is that name? Alright, whatever. Zero. We'll just call him Zero. I like ReZero and Fate Zero, so we'll just call him Zero. Anyway, if you want to submit a replay with a name I can't pronounce, submit down below via my Gmail and or my Facebook. Also, make sure you follow and subscribe to this channel. Also, I have a YouTube channel, well, actually 3. My main channel, my streaming channel, and a monster review channel. All of which, the links are down below on either my YouTube or my Twitch. And I do stream these games live on Twitch, so again, if you want to check it out live, come check me out then. Or on Twitch. But anyway, we got ourselves the Germans with 2 Austere, 2 OKW versus 2 Brits and 2 Soviets. Lorch Assaults are very interesting because of the 5 VPs on the map. And, oh god, what is this Brit doing? Okay, he's just bringing them up. And you know what? He has the 5-man squad. So again, at least he has something. Storm Pioneers heavily and easily defeat the infantry section right in that fight. Pioneers, though, I don't know how much they can help. MG could help. MG could absolutely help, but he's trying to hold back the infantry swarming on in. Conscripts on standby to help the Brits out, but the Brits are charging in. He's like, I got this. I got this. Charge the MG, men. And yeah, he'll overwhelm it. I'll give full credit. He's overwhelming it. Sniper being called in. Needs a Grenadier to really hold that back. And Sniper's about to realize the hard way that he's about to get wrecked. Conscripts coming on in as well, and the mid is pretty much falling apart. FN with Guard Mortar. We got Xarn with German Infantry Doctrine, and Hesh with Breakthrough. We got another Breakthrough and Lightning War. So it looks like the Axis are a pretty solid team, it looks like. Allies a little more divided. We do have as well Soviet Shark Army and Pan going Royal Engineer, which is why we're seeing this unit, the Royal Engineer Recovery Unit, with 5-man squads easily dominating the early game. So, solid work. This is why you need frontline troops on the front. Try to help out your men. In the VP and mid, we have Punsful Slayers, but Pino's coming on in, thanks to Russ. I'm just calling you Russ. We got Engineers and Penals as well coming on in. This unit's probably going to be overwhelmed. And yeah, Punsful Slayer is going to be pushed out of this position, allowing the Soviets to control the 2 lower VPs, while the battle continues to rage in the northern VPs. Grenadiers, Punsful Slayers, all fighting and duking it out. So it looks like we have a lot of Punsful Slayers on the field. Infantry section just hiding in the buildings, though Germans get behind with a flamethrower. Drevris, great job right there. Anyway, we got conscripts and stuff moving on in. MG holding his position. Grenadiers as well coming on in. Infantry section barely making out, very low on health. So it looks like overall the Brits are just completely faltering and retreating due to the battle. I think this one's gonna die, which is a complete difference from the last game, where it was like, oh, I guess we'll never see a Brit die. Nope. Very quickly we see this Brit get taken out. Anyway. Sorry, guys. I looked down at my phone, and I thought I saw... Wow, okay, just burn that body. It's already dead, guys. It's already dead. Anyway. Oh, infantry section... I'm sorry, not infantry section. Penals pick off the sniper. It was trying to navigate its way from the big front happening. I love that. Great flanking maneuver by Russ. Really solid. Can we get another pick? Oh my god, the Penals that can do so much. No pick. That's unfortunate. But Penals, MG, and Mortar have to retreat, and that means middle is collapsing for the Germans. Oh, they're retreating that way? Throw a satchel. Come on. Come on, you do it. Oh, pick up the MG. Pick up the MG. Come on. You know you want it. Or, I guess, FN picks up the MG, even though he did no work. Wonderful. Wonderful job. Penals are opening fire on their Canwerfer, forcing the unit back, and kill it. Alright, nice. Good picks across the board. Meanwhile, though, we got the German counterattack along the side, so it's helping to pick off retreating units. Maybe, again, that could be a big issue for a lot of these units that are so far up, low on health, and heading back. So, meanwhile, again, we have a lot of units being weakened, but looks like not killed. So, looks like the big push by the Allies might not last too much longer. And yeah, they're kind of faltering. So good job. You know what? Good job for the Germans realizing where they're weaker and coming down to help their allies. Solid stuff right there. Anyway, as well, chat, by the way, for those watching live, you can vote for some free points to see who's going to win, Axis or Allies. And this is a completely random game, so you can't say, oh, that sub is there. Nope. Not in this case. Anyway, infantry section pushing on in with some assault officer. Come on, give me a good gammon bomb. Give me a good gammon bomb. Oh, nope, he's retreating. Immediately recognized situation. Robert's company pulled back. Solid work. Solid work. Anyway, Germans reconnecting in their territory they lost earlier. And looks like things are evening out. VP-wise, actually going over to the Axis with a 100-point lead right now. So solid effort right there. Some G43s being upped from Drevis's men, which gives him a, you know, good amount of DPS to hold back the Brits. Though he needs more men. He definitely needs more men. But sorry, anyway, back to the phone comment. I looked at my phone and I saw a DoorDash ping. I'm like, did my brother, who's by the way like 5 feet away from me, order DoorDash? I'm like, alright, I see how it is. I see how it is. And then immediately I look, I'm like, oh, it's just, hurry, get a discount. I'm like, oh. You know, maybe I shouldn't have jumped to conclusions. So, but luckily he doesn't know that. So luckily he has no idea that I was secretly mad at him. So you know, that's good. That's good. Anyway, we got a Soviet push coming in, and again backed up by a German MG that they stole. That's pretty funny. Middle. I mean, there's no force up north now, so the Brits might make a small move. And it looks like they are bringing up more men with flamethrowers. What's also really good about this is they at least get flamethrowers that'll burn away the infantry up north and hopefully get them out of the buildings like this MG. Which, great job with the smoke, by the way. So the MG will have to pull back along with the mortar. We also have a stormtrooper squad from behind. Again, no encirclement. It's German infantry doctrine, but still good unit to have in the back lines just in case you can kill a unit or, you know, kill maybe artillery, something, ambush. But nope, immediately gets picked up by the MG. And why is there an MG in this building? I don't know. But it's there. And he's going in, just checking out the things behind the lines. Sure. Assault officer is taking mid right now, trying to, you know, just stop the hemorrhaging that they're currently facing. Right now, actually down south, penals are, no, shock troops. Man, that's a lot of expensive infantry. But they're managing to do the damage and push back the MG with ease. Again, smoke, advance, kill. There you go. That's all you need to do. Meanwhile, up north, we got ourselves an infantry section and again, these engineers pushing on in. Germans might need some additional firepower, which, by the way, Axarm, which, by the way, every time I say that, I think of X-Arm, which if you want, look, if you want trash, if you want absolute garbage of a show to watch, X-Arm is that show. X-Arm is that show. And by the way, before you say, Greyshot, wait, this has to be a web product. Nope, X-Arm was a full animation studio's work. Yeah. Put in comparison, it has worse animation than Ruby Season 1. Ruby Season 1 had better animation than a full development studio this year. Shock troops, again, pushing back Hesh in the south. A lot of troops are now gearing on up, but luckily they have AT with the Rakenwerfer and Assault Infantry Force to hopefully push back all that. Can we get a good shot? Fire? No. So far, that's not the case. Shock troops, though, come back on up. Need to deal with a lot of these Grenadiers with G43s, which he did have to pull back some men from mid, which is actually a bit of an issue because this penal squad, I'm sorry, guard troops, are kind of just pushing in, just causing havoc, especially against this half-track, which might die here. Big push continues. Grenadiers having a rough time holding them back. And yeah, this unit might die here on the retreat. Additional forces coming on in. And yeah, half-track perishes under the combined fire. Half track up north dies as well. Penals continue to put on pressure, even if with some upgrades. But again, not many units. Xrd, where's your units? MG just try to suppress. But again, great counterattack by the allies. Axis definitely on the back foot for right now. But weirdly enough, they're not actually doing that bad. They still are in the lead with VPs. Not for very long, but they're still in the lead. We have a small counterattack by a bunch of Panzerfusiliers and a Sturm officer. Just staying away from the guard troops in cover and pushing north. Toward the... Oh, is that a demo? I think that was a demo. It did not, however, kill either support equipment, so we can still recrew both the support gun and the Raketwerfer. So, not too bad. Could have been a lot worse. Could have been a lot worse. But at least he got that stuff recrewed. Meanwhile, we got stormtroopers grabbing mid, and again, with their close-range weapons and maybe booby-trapping the point, they can at least hold on to that VP, which is, again, smart, because that will put more pressure back on the the allies than the Axis. So, even if you're losing, like, the big battle, which we saw in mid, if you take the small ones, it can add up. Meanwhile, again, Axis coming in big with a lot of forces, double mortars, MGs, Grenadiers, Pioneers, all sorts of stuff. The Brits have not been sitting on their laurels, however. They have built mortar emplacements. They have a solid defensive line. So we'll see if that's enough. Also, good mine placement right on the door here. So if they turn, they'll have a real rough time. We also have, oh, very nice, upgraded with the Vickers too. The assault officer is looking pretty sweet. Grenades thrown, kind of ineffective, honestly. Conscripts pushing in through mid, MG suppressing. 2-2-2 and Grenadiers flanking, however. And I think the Soviets might be the weak link here. The Brits are holding, the Soviets probably not. Grenadiers just picking them off slowly but surely. But artillery as well missing. More mortar fire coming in on them. I don't think they'll be too devastating, but I think the Soviets will have to pull back, and that might force the Brits to reposition. Though a lot of them are suppressed, they are slowly coming on up, having to deal with the Grenadiers. The Stormtroopers being pushed back. And yeah, just a big rout going on. So, yeah, not looking great. This map has possibility to end the game faster than previous games. Oh yeah, Obra. Or it absolutely does. This map is great for the VPs because you can absolutely really push upon the enemy and do a lot of damage. 6-pounder being crewed. So that's a nice little steal for the Germans. Alright, the Germans got something for a change. Cash is going down as well, which is really helping the Germans out with resources. Right now, it's 36-32 compared to 29-36. So while munitions is pretty even, with both munition points decrewed, though the Germans will get the slight lead here, the fuel is actually going over to the Axis. So far, pretty good. Again, you can lose a couple early engagements if you can come back stronger later. And right now, with 3 VPs against the Allies, they're hemorrhaging right now. Again, we can see here the nice mine. But the Germans, well, they're a rough time pushing for this castle position, especially with shock troops. But while they're fighting there, a lone squad is just going to come on in and grab this point. So, you know. Are we about to lose that? Oh, my God. Just obliterated by shock troops that Panzerfusilier was. Trying to pick off this. Needs to run like hell. There are shock troops coming in your back line, man. Run. Oh, no, wait. Is he going to run right... Okay, at least they'll escape, I think. Grenades being thrown, but alas, not enough. 2-2-2 coming on in. There is a Zis gun on standby as well that can assist, and with a T grenade could kill it. Be very careful. There is an MG, however. They'll try to hold him back. It is a 34. Oh, wow. Okay, never mind. He's in a full retreat. Sure. Why not? Our piercing rounds active, so at least it's, you know, more DPS to hold him back. Stop the Brits! We have artillery coming on in. I'm assuming that's the, what, this guy? Yeah, he dropped an artillery. He has a pretty long range dropping coordinate fire and smoke. Luckily, repositions the MG to keep helping his team out. I like that. Again, Axard, you need front lines. You need actual, like, men. I do respect you for the caches you've placed, but you need more frontline infantry. I don't care what, just get it. MG being flanked. So, need something a little bit more. Grenadiers having a rough time. A real rough time. Luckily doesn't die or perish. More Panzer Fusiliers coming on it, or like being brought up, upgraded. A small push with Pioneers flanking. Neutralizes the MG42 the Soviets stole earlier. Nice. Okay, Grenadiers can take that back. T-34 is the first medium armor I think we've seen this game. Unless I'm mistaken. It is an 85, however. But luckily, Shrek teams hold it back. We have another 85 coming onto the field. So two T-34 85. That's a big issue for the Germans. Though, again, they do have Shrek teams, so they do have a decent DPS to hold the infantry back. And some good shots will hold back the 85. Infantry, though, coming on in. Big push coming on in. Bofors holding back this VP, though. And with the Vickers as well helping. They are slowly weakening it down, but for whatever reason, they can't hit it. It's not even moving. Artillery weakens Fusilier squad very low. Does manage to escape. Bike! Shoot the motherfucking thing! You keep missing! Anyway, grenades. Commandos just kill it. It's like, sorry, not today, AT. Might have been better to kill the 85 than focus on the Bofer that can't move. But anyway, down south, the other 85 clears the infantry. And here comes the blob. Here comes the blob. Nah, 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 nah. It's alright. Unless you're German. Big British penal squad moving, guard troops and 7-man conscripts coming on in. Grenadiers like, yeah, that's a lot. Hey, Panzer Fusiliers, you deal with that. They do actually with a solid grenade, forcing the blob back. Some men on standby with artillery coming on this sector. Again, it's the British base artillery. They're gonna spread out their men. Stormtroopers coming on in, slowly getting more men. I respect that. Recadman for recruit. Finally, they can hit the Bofer. It's an amazing concept, I think. But yeah, infantry just trying to hold back the guards and whatnot. They're successfully doing it. Oh, squad wipe. Yes, good kill on the conscripts. All right, Bofer is on fire. Germans actually doing a decent push against the Allies across the board. 85 though, coming on in, stopping the Bofer from dying. Middle is a little bit more open because there's no AT. Down south, the Blob and the 85 is holding back the armor. Again, PTRS rifles. Don't charge in, otherwise you will be satcheled. You're about to be satcheled, you're a moron. It's like, I got this. Oh, wait, satchels. 85's like, mine, 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 mine. Why did you retreat those? Why? If the 85 has a bad RNG outcome, okay, it's not. It still could. Front armor could bounce, and the Panther could change this. Bounce. One good shot from the Panther. And one bounce from 85, and that's it. Oh my god. Oh, good smoke. All right. You gave it a little more time. Panther trying to go in. You missed. What was that? What was that? Russ, what was that? That's what we call an epic fail. That's what we call an epic fail. That's not how you do an engagement. You could have easily beat that with the pedals. I don't know why. Shock troops now trying to kill it. Being like, okay. This may, yeah, Dimitri, I know. It's just like, okay, maybe when we throw grenades, we can kill it. Bullets don't hurt it. You can shoot it all day long. It's called armor. Shock, gets run over. Hits a mine. Oh, that mine could have killed the Panther, by the way. I don't know if that was the goal. Throws grenade on the Recadworfer. Maybe his goal is try to kill it, recrew it, and then use it to kill that. You don't have enough men for it, but, you know, it's a strategy. 85 charging in. AT grenades. Oh, it's decrewed. Oh my god, are we literally about to see another dead T-34 to make up? Like, the Panther died, hooray, but, like, you have a guy constantly shooting with a Shrek, and you're focused on armor, so you're not shooting the infantry. We're about to see another dead 85. FN is, like, coming in like a champ. Panther, from Xrd, comes in, kills it. They do kill a Panther, but then also the Allies took severe losses, so I don't think it's worth it. I don't think it's worth it. Oh, boy. Oh, my God. Stop charging your Panthers in like this. Frag bomb coming on in. This could be good if, you know, comes at the right angle. He did not call it in the right angle. Panther might die here. That would be worth it. See, this is what you could have done before if you did. I'm assuming it had to be a misclick. It had to be. It had to be a misclick. I'm not sure. But at the very least, South is secure for the Allies. And they're holding the 3 VPs. Panther fighting up north against Firefly and Zist Gun, so it's not going to last very long without infantry support. Which the infantry's just chilling behind some forest. Mortars, though, coming on in, so that could do something. Allies do have some caches. Not a lot of caches, but they do have some. Keeping the resources competitive, but not great. Like, the Axis are getting 68 munitions per turn. 68. Like, that's a healthy amount. Alright, up north, Bofer is being made, and Y is trying to hold. He does a decent blob coming in on it, but luckily the Bofer should easily hold that back. They don't really have enough AT to really kill this thing. At least in my opinion. We'll see if I'm wrong. Also, not unlikely, but I don't think they will. Yep, Bofer easily pushed them back. Werfer comes in, misses the blob, and hits a bunch of random units. A little closer with the Werfer, might be a bit better next time.
Units of engineers have been killed.
Stormtroopers immediately pushed back by the 85. Kill. Yep. Good job with the engineer squad with that kill of all things. Cannon for coming on in, a small flank. What is that airstrike? Frag bomb. From the other end of the map. Again, probably wrong angle. Oh, the building took a lot of those shots. That's funny. Middle, we got a big fight going on. We got some Germans trying to hold back the British from taking the munition point because they need munitions right now. Artillery coming on in. Oh, fire. Fire artillery. Nice. Mortar's dead. This thing is going to die. And, yeah, so 2 kills off support equipment. Not too shabby. The Firefly trying to pick off the Panther as well without the pack gun to support. 100% CY. Artillery coming on in. Pushing back, what's his name? Robert's company. Panther coming up north trying to assist. There is a Firefly. And the guy went double mattress, so he is at least enough to fight the blobs, along with the AVR, which we've seen before do pretty well. But again, what? Oh, Grenadier's pushing in the mid? Alright, that's bad. Hopefully allowing the Germans to reinforce. Down south, we have a bit of a fight. Shock troops and Panzerfusiliers like on top of each other of all things. Penal's just chilling in the back. 85's getting some good shots on infantry. Alright, you still have to worry about the penals, man. You still have to worry about the penals. Keep your distance. Socially distance from the penals to survive. Big blob coming in. Again, Mattress opening fire. Oh my god, obliterating the Storm Pioneer squad. Storm Officer. Very lucky it didn't die. Lots of artillery, though, coming on in, causing some friendly fire. Beaufort did perish in the Jagdpanzer and Panther up north, so at least they had something, right? At least you had some force. By the way, thank you, Kunda Ko, for the follow. Very kind of you, good sir. Firefly does push them back, mostly likely because the infantry support. They're like, I don't really want to fight that. Air support's coming in mid, and it's, again, anti-armor, but you're mostly dealing with infantry. There is a Katusha here in an 85, so they could target that if they had recon. But nothing real, like, it's not going to target the infantry. It's an anti-armor strafe. AT rifles just wearing down the Panther. God damn. This game's been pretty good for AT working against armor. Wait, hold on. Panther dies. We have a Panther charge down south. He wants payback. He's like, hey, remember when my Panther couldn't escape? Well, this time you're dead. And the Soviet's like, yep, absolutely, I'm dead. Yeah, just keep charging me, buddy. And T-3485 comes through the smoke, now charging the Panther. Panther's like, oh, shit. This is a bad idea. Trying to figure out where to go, what to do. He's like, okay. And the other one comes in for the kill. Come on. Oh, no, he missed. Come on. Bounce again. Oh, my God. How did this Panther live? How? Penals all died. I'm assuming frag bomb. So at least they got something. But. Okay. Panther's one lucky son of a bitch. Infantry push again up north. Y is a bit of a disadvantage. Mattress is going to really need to do some damage to hit him. Although they're just going to keep pressing. Firefly is in harm's way. Middle seems a bit unsecure. Shrek team coming on in. Fire. Get some good shots. Not enough to kill it. They need AT grenade to come in. That's a bit of a whiff. Katusha, though, in harm's way. That could be a whiff if he doesn't retreat it. Infantry section causing damage and killing support equipment, though Tiger tanks on the field. Breakthrough being called in at this position. That kind of revealed to a lot of the allies, like, hey, just pull your units back. Bit of a missed opportunity, in my opinion. At least it'll help the Axis grab some territory in the meantime. Huntsville Slayers should pull back and reinforce. Maybe the Shrek team should have went up here instead of Stormtroopers. That way he can kill the cache. Storm Officer could force the unit to retreat. The Commandos retreating would help the Huntsville Slayers out greatly. But nope, it just dies. Commandos just wipe it. Panther coming on in. We have more breakthrough artillery coming down, causing a lot of damage to the Brits. Yep, today, so why? Typically I have Wednesdays off, which is quite nice. But now I'm just doing a 12-hour live stream because you guys unlocked it with the subs, which you gotta lock it. Another thing, if you hit the goal above. But anyway, breakthrough, Huntsville Slayers doing pretty well in well, actually, not even cover. Wish they were in cover. Werfer? Werfer, come on! Okay. Not decrewed it. That's a win. Second Werfer a bit delayed. Not so much. Not so great. I will say, at the very least, the Germans seem to have a hole in the VPs. And at the very least, keeping the edge. No way the assault officer can win. With the MG42, a good Gambob could change things. And Firefly's coming on in, but Stormtroopers could... Well, no, he doesn't have a Shrek. Never mind. If he had a Shrek, maybe, but Panther's just going to escape. Oh, AT grenade? I don't think it'll be enough to, you know, cripple it, but it could... Nope, he's just going to stay there. More units just rushing through. I think this would have been a better time to just hold on out rather than, you know, keep fighting like that. Infantry's just chilling. Again, MG's just holding him off. Gets a good kill right there. Not sure what the hell he was doing. Again, sometimes Russ is fantastic. Other times it's a moron. I just don't understand. It's like me, I guess. AVRE completely whiffs. Infantry section nowhere there to back up. But breakthrough's being called in this sector. So, yeah, this thing can't repair. It is now almost dead again. All that time repairing and, alas, not today. Yeah, you better retreat before you die. Does manage to live, but still. Air support coming on in. They need a target. Where are they hitting? Oh, they're stealing the AVRE. They decrew it. Oh, that's a... Tiger, though, being flanked heavily by a lot of AT forces. Yeah, batten down the hatches and get the hell out of there. He is being buttoned, though. They're trying to do some damage. We can throw an AT grenade on him. Engine is crippled. Tiger is in a bit of a pickle. Werfers hit a lot of the infantry up north. Would have been better hit the blob down south to kind of save the Tiger. Save the dream. But the Tiger's going to die here from AT fire. And Hesh could deploy a King or a Yag. I think a King would be smarter. Because right now we have a lot more infantry than armor for the Allies, it seems. And right now in mid, we have another frag bomb attempt. He will not retreat, but the frag bomb is so scattered for whatever reason, it doesn't actually kill the unit. Aviary dead? Aviary is not dead. So at least he can recrew that. It survived. It survived. It survived. It's not a melee weapon. Why is he rushing the tank with an AT gun? Because I'm assuming he wants to set up. That's why they were trying to set up, so that way the Tiger, even when crippled, could still be in its range and not just get out of there. Breakthrough coming up north. Mattress is dying in mass. Infantry is well under fire. Stormtroopers actually under fire as well from that. Almost get. It does get killed by a light gammon bomb. But that's a big win. Looks like Grenadiers coming in from the south. Huntsville Slayers from the other side. That could be a big issue for Y. Some Soviet support, not a lot. They do recruit the... They're trying to get the mattresses out of there. They're like, instead of fighting and losing a battle we know we're going to lose, just try to slowly get out. Artillery coming on in this sector. Hitting a bit of everything. Oh, nice shot. Again, under artillery fire, Grenadiers take a loss. Firefly is weakened though. Panther going in for the dive against it. Is there anything to stop? Oh, here comes the AT group. And the Panther's like, nope, I'm not dealing with that. I cannot lose it like that Tiger. VP-wise, it's still pretty close, though. I will say the Germans have a bit of a lead. And again, it's one of those things where the game can switch very easily depending on who has what. Oh, Werfer, you could absolutely demolish if you fire where I think you're firing. Come on, a little short. Does suppress, not enough though. A little further into the crevice, and that could have been such a good shot. It could have been so good. Armor's fighting, but there's too much AT here. Jagdpanzer's gonna die. Yep, there it goes. Soviet AT group demolishing the Axis armor and doing pretty good against the infantry as well. Plus, he has a lot of reserves, so he can reinforce pretty quickly. Aviary coming on in. Again, we got that operational again.
The enemy are at 200 points.
Oh, this could be good. Come on. Come on. Oh, just gonna hit the mortar, huh? That's fine. At least he killed the mortar. Down south, we have a bunch of T-34s and a Katusha. Making any push I see by Hesh. Probably not likely to happen. He does have a King Tiger. That could help. I love how it came from the water. Just came out of the water like the AT. Look, the AT movie isn't great, but it has some good scenes. The American Abrams coming out of the water and the guy asking which way to Berlin is fucking hilarious in my eyes. But again, big push coming on in. Firefly's under heavy fire. Needs to pull back, not be AT grenaded. Some strikes coming on in. That would be the fire, stopping a retreat path from being clear and open, and now causing hell if he does go that way. Matcher's firing point blank. Bit of a... doesn't really hit much. A little damage on the retreat. Katusha gonna die here. Come on, kill it. There we go. That's a good wipe, though. We do see a wipe from Robert's company. And 2 wipes, actually. Nice shot with the AVRE. Bounce from a Pack 40. Big fight going on down south. King Tiger trying to hold back the shock troops. Katushaing a lot of the infantry. Again, barbed wire preventing a flank from the Penals. Penals could just satchel it, but they're very limited on munitions. AT is probably going to go the way of the Dodo if he doesn't retreat. But Allies still have enough AT and armor where it'll still probably put up a good fight. We'll see. Big old blood. Alright, Werfer, if you can't hit this, then I'm going to be astounded. Oh, Tiger Tank, run! He's like, no, 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 no. Come on, Tiger, you know what this is going to happen. You know what happens with this. Run! Yag Tiger's in mid. Alright, so they have one form. Hey, remember those... Oh, you don't have enough resources. That would have been great. Oh, Breakthrough's being called in. That's why you don't have the resources. Triple Firefly coming on in. Although there is some AT. Although they're coming in with Breakthrough down. This could be a big misfire for the Allies. Allies under pretty heavy fire. Looks like casualties are relatively light, though. Werfer missing a point-blank shot. Armor's advancing, killing the AT gun. Not much stop. Other Werfer! Other Werfer! Stop the blob! Stop the blob! Stop the blob! Stop the blob! You need to stop the blob. At the very least, small counter diversionary attack going up north. Trying to grab the VP again. Right now, Axis are down significantly because 4 VPs to 1. Werfer does come on in. Hurts the infantry. Doesn't wipe it, but at least forces it back. It's not great, but at least it's something. Down south, the fight continues. Right now, the 85s will have a real rough time against a Tiger and a Panther. 85s are already slightly weaker than a Panther. Adding in a King Tiger, not a great combo in my opinion. Not a great combo. Armor currently duking it out. 85 backing the fuck up. Pinos, though, coming down the flank. But again, Stern Pioneer is very low as well. Great shot with the 85, killing one squad. 85 very low, can't keep up the fight. King Tiger smartly backing on up. Luckily, MG suppresses, having them unable to throw satchels. Battle in mid, Aviary about to kill this. Great shot by the Aviary once again. Lot of armor, though, in mid. Lot of armor. But Axis need the VPs. They need more infantry than armor right now. Though, again, this Firefly is wishing for any armor support. Can they at least kill that? This is a bunch of infantry. Nice rockets on one Panther. The other Panther is going up north. Aviary can't really do all that much. Already fired. Firefly's backing the fuck up being like, oh, he's coming through our back lines. Oh, that's bad. Chris, thank you very much for the sub. Good airstrike, though. We can see Brits in mid. Panther dive, not as successful as he probably would have liked. AT force coming on in. He needs to get the hell out. Firefly's looking for him, but he's might actually make it easier by going straight toward him. Go this way, not toward them. Unless he's like, all right, if I get point blank, they can't shoot me. Yeah, you keep telling yourself that. Go around the building, get the hell out of there. All right. Panther actually managing to get out. Axis managing to actually take the south, which I never thought I would see. But yeah, no, this guy got smashed pretty hard, losing an 85. Reinforcing it at his base. If he locks this area down, puts some mines, he'll be in a good position. There are still some Soviet mines, but still, excellent job. The biggest issue is this area because of the shock troops. Shock troops will demolish the Panzer Fusiliers, so he needs something. Shock troops, though, looks like are leaving their great position and instead going for a flanking maneuver. Against King Tiger, I'm kind of questioning that. Werfer pretty close to the front. Panther also close to the front. Breakthrough coming in again. More artillery from the heavens above. Cool. Axis putting pressure on the Allies for a change. Breakthrough now coming on in. Allied infantry in a bit of harm's way. Pull back under artillery fire. Will they die is the question. Looks like that is not really in question. They're okay. Why dealing with stormtroopers again, popping in behind enemy lines? Burfers have gotten, you know, mid-30s kills, but it's 2, and we're about 38 minutes in. It's quite a bit. We're hoping for something better. Firefly is healing. Again, we have stuff over there. Panzer Fusiliers. Just, you know, holding the mid-VP, kind of important. Looks like a big push is about to happen with shock troops and penals flanking. MG, though, is right there, so unless they get smoke support from the shock troops, I think that push might be not as effective as they would like. Panther and Panzer Fusiliers are very far forward, making the King Tiger and the MG is the only thing holding that off. I love mines being placed after they just hit a mine. Great. In mid, we got additional points going to the Axis. Resource-wise, again, it's Axis are ahead. Population-wise, Axis have... Wow, actually, Axis is higher than I thought. They're low 80s right now. Allies right now are averaging... Well, okay, FN is the weakest player they have right now. Though, with the new T-34, probably upper 80s. So, very close. It's going to be who can get what kills and how quickly. Who can bring more to the table. Right now, South could be a big loss for either opponent. If the flank works, great. If it doesn't work, well, that's a big issue. Shock troops might be able to kill the MG and allow the penals to move on in. A lot of looks like the Brits are coming down. Fawn helping his ally. That's a bit of a change. Again, MG being circumvented. It should have probably put mines on the back foot. Again, Panther's not healed yet. He needs healed if he wants to have a chance of fighting. Do they have minesweepers? No. Penal's trying to go in for a satchel. That could be a big loss. Firefly's coming on in. We need air support. Again, Podsful Slayer's trying to help. MG might kill that. Aviary gets a great shot on target. Big battle. Oh my god. Just overwhelming. Breakthrough coming in. Oh no, air support coming on in. But it's a bit too late. Podsful Slayers get absolutely annihilated. But one Firefly goes down. But that's not enough. That's not enough. Like, out of everything. Unfortunately, Hesh just didn't have the foresight to see what was coming. One Panther's not going to do much. If anything, it's also going to die here. It's being set in a fight, 2 armies by itself. You need a bit more reinforcements. Meanwhile, up north, a great counterattack by Y is able to take the northern sector. And the armor's just going to chase that Panther. Luckily, he did get snared, but Hesh lost all of his army. Hesh is completely annihilated, so great counterattack by Russ, and also by Fan, who managed to help out his allies. So really great stuff right there. Again, we have some Fireflies being hit. Weirdly enough, by guys with PTRS rifles and Shreks, of all things. But whatever. Take what you can get, I guess. Anyway, small push by infantry. Aurora Engineers get picked off. Commandos with 42 kills trying to hold the line, and they might with a good Gavin Bomb. They are very close together. Gavin Bomb being thrown. Walks into it. And already health down by over half, and also a couple models dead. Germans now losing the VP war. They need a lot of territory, but we'll see if they're able to grab it. Werfer firing. Is he going to kill this on retreat? No, he's going for the MG up north. Okay, rifle grenade or stun grenade or something? Nope. Maybe a model grenade. Jagdpanzer are pulling back. Bunker on fire. Maybe stop building it. Maybe. Again, infantry section and the assault officer managed to hold back the Panzer Grenadier squad that's keeping the VPs under Allied control. The big issue right now is mid and the north. Luckily, great job with the guard troops killing one Werfer. The other Werfer might get revenge, though. No. I don't know where he was firing, but it was absolutely not on that infantry. Tiger, pretty far up, in my personal opinion. Firefly could flank. Oh, well, he'll be Fausted, though. Yag Tiger, good coverage, never mind. T-34 decrewed again. Really lucky for the Allies. Tiger needs to blitz out of there. He's doing exactly that. One more last shot. Come on, Tiger, fire! Fire! Yeah, oh my. Two decrewed Allied units next to each other. Are you freaking kidding me? Alright, they'll kill one with a Faust. The other one, not so lucky, but still. That's very lucky for the Allies. Axe is still bleeding out. They need another VP immediately. We have some units coming on in with a 5-man Pioneer squad, thanks. Oh, boy. But a T-34 rush from the south, trying to overwhelm them. Yeah, this ain't going well. The double Packs and the double Panthers, way too much. Unless something else comes in, I just don't see. AT grenades could hold that back. There goes that unit. Soviet counterattack falls flat. I think he was thinking himself to be a little grander than it once was. Yag Tiger's still in a good position. Now opening fire on the armor. But again, you have the Firefly down here. Panther, though, also has the Fireflies up north. So he just literally gets overwhelmed from multiple directions. Panzer II on the field, but he's not AI. But okay, guess he wants the anti-infantry killer. He also needs infantry. Robert is how we use that manpower to your advantage. Aviary hunting a Werfer. I don't know if charging that way was the best idea, but it was something. Yag Tiger's still trying to hold off. Werfer fire. God, there's so much stuff here that's so. Yep, Fireflies could move in and kill the Werfer if they're not lucky. Or the Yag. I mean, what's the AT with the Yag? The half-track that has no main gun? Which is hilarious to think of for this half-track, but still. 3 mattresses opening fire on the medical base. That might be where all the all of his infantry went. That might be why it all died. Axe is not doing great. They're in like the upper 40s. Allies are in the probably upper 60s at least, but still, Axis are still trying. They got the VPs back, so they're not bleeding out heavily. Panther, you are charging 2 Fireflies, a T-34, and another T-34. Maybe don't. Maybe don't. Chat replay is going pretty well. Bounce off the Panther. Can he kill a T-34? No, it's still repairing. Dude, it's being repaired. Maybe just stay away. Yag Tiger firing high explosive rounds. I think he thought, maybe he thinks there's engineers around there he can't see. Not sure, maybe stop. Shrek team's coming on in, holding back the Firefly, okay. Yag Tiger could finish off a lot of these units, hopefully. Stop charge, oh, I mean, like, you're not gonna kill that. Just kill this. Just kill the T-34, please. There we go. At least one of them died. Axe is about to lose that VP. We have a King Tiger on the field again, so Hesh has something. Opening fire on the 85. Katusha trying to kill the the Punzful Slayer. Alright, I think the Werfer got an infantry section, which is good. They, you know, need to actually get a wipe, rather. Oh my god! Mine stops a little piece of the blob, but the blob's gonna wear that Panther down. This is where a supporting fire could come in handy, or a Werfer, but this Werfer needs to pull the fuck back. Oh, there's the Werfer! There's the Werfer I was asking for! There we go. Easily pushes back the blob. Stern Pioneer under fire from a Stuka dive bomber. Okay. Or, I think it was a Stuka, or maybe it was a German plane. Maybe it was a German plane. Whatever the case may be, crashed into the Stern Pioneer squad. Yeah, probably not the best idea. Stuka hurts the infantry there as well. Retreat path right into the gun. Luckily, he misses. Panther and Yag Tiger coming on in, hopefully to kill the T-34. Gets the kill. Allies having some bad streak right there. Again, the big thing, though, is the Axis need VPs. Allies might be throwing units now. They, by God, are. But they need VPs more than anything else, and right now I'm just not seeing a lot of them. They have a lot of tank destroyers. So if the Axis can, you know, get some additional infantry, I think they might be in a good state. Down south, again, they have shock troops they need to contend with, penals, all sorts of stuff they probably can't fight. Let's see. There are no units to top it all. Yeah, both sides don't have a lot of units, honestly. Axis need more infantry, in my opinion. Like, this guy's, again, just not a lot. Like, they only have 2 or 3. Now, Allies a similar way, but they have a bit more. And also, they have a lot of artillery with mattresses. Panther charging once again without the Yag Tiger supporting, or at least effectively supporting. Panther, you're not going to easily beat 2 Fireflies. Let's think about this. Oh, okay, air support coming on in. Yag Tiger, maybe... No, not really. Does hold back the big push in this sector. Aviary does get a good hit on the King, with double Fireflies coming on in. Yag gets a good shot on the Firefly. Kills the Firefly, though. Blob needs something to stop it. Werfer did miss. King Tiger trying to get the hell out of dodge. Mattresses lighting that whole area up. Like, literally, all 3 of them are opening fire in this whole sector. It's just devastating, the infantry walking through. King does die. Big push coming on in. Big push. Trying to get Blitz out of there. Firing a Faust doesn't really work. Axis losing a lot here. Air support doing what it can. Yag Tiger has 5 units he needs to hit, and one of them is a Churchill, so that'll take some time. Actually, they're 2 T-30-45, so that'll take even longer. Canwerfer settled up. You got plenty of targets. Light them up. Light them up. Fireflies, though, flanking the Yag because there's no AT support for it. Again, chat, I don't get every replay. I just pick randomly a selection. Again, 85 trying to get the hell out of dodge. Not looking great. Yag Tiger died. A lot of stuff on the front just perishing. I mean, like, there was a lot of artillery near the front, which I would not want. T-34 just diving on in, like, ooh, free Stukas. And Werfers. He's actually bringing a German with him to show him, like, this is what you get. It's a German lodged in there. Or Soviet, one of the two, I'm not sure. Stuka actually dodged that shot. Yeah, we're about to see, like, literally the entire Allies just being annihilated. Or the Axis, I should say. Stuka running for the hills. Firefly giving hot pursuit. Does get shot by a 6-pounder, which was stolen earlier. Werfer dies up here. Headquarters kills the 85, but still. At the very least, Stuka may just get back to base. The lone Stuka. Meanwhile, Panther deciding, yeah, I'll charge. I'll kill Katusha. Tons of armor right here. I don't think it's going to work for you. Alright, VPs. Actually, somehow Axis are actually beating the Allies. Or about to beat the Allies right now with VP totals. But I don't think it's going to be enough. I think the Axis can't hold on for too much longer on the VPs. You can see here the Masters are just blowing that whole area up. Friendly fire could be an option, though. They are being hit by a bit of friendly fire. But there's too much infantry here. It's just not going to last very long. Yep, there it goes from a mattress shot. Middle's under guard from the AVRE, so that's not happening. The only other thing would be here. And the Sturm Officer is going for it, so they could grab it. So the Axis could still win this. Panther does kill the S-25, somehow blitzing and navigating through. It kills another S-25, so it's keeping the attention away. But now the hemorrhaging has stopped. Both sides are near 20 points. Yeah, the Brit has 3 lit mattresses, which is done pretty well at killing infantry. But right now, if the, which by the way, I find it hilarious, he's not doing the breakthrough to cap it quicker. All right, okay, do that. Force retreat, and then have these guys come back, or frag bomb. Hey, frag bomb this here. Oh yes, frag bomb. This could be a good frag bomb. No, the other direction. Oh, it would have been a bit better, but whatever. At least he got 1 unit. Oh, coming from the high ground. Hopefully pick him off. Oh my god, are the Allies about to lose this? No. No way. Get on the point! Stop fighting from the high ground and take the point. Oh my god. Oh my, if the Fusiliers would have been on the point, it would have been GG. They just needed to be on that point, it would have been GG. XR, you didn't tell your ally to go there. I'm just saying, that's not, don't say what the fuck. That, Hesh kind of backfired that. I will say, Axis through. Axis would have won that game. Axis will have won that game. For one thing. I don't think the Allies have, look, Axon has no population. He's like, what the fuck, why did I win? This guy in the castle didn't understand what blocking was, GG. What do you... Dude, you have no population, shut up. Yeah, I was gonna say, like, again, don't complain when you have no army, and you're not, it's like the guy sitting like, guys, what, I could have done better. Like, my army, if it was there, could have easily won. You have no army. Shut up. Shut up. Yep. But hey, that's game for that round. But overall, that was a pretty solid game. I again, not perfect. Not perfect in the slightest, but pretty solid. Yeah, overall, overall damage, let's see, Y got top damage, and top kills goes to Russ. Pretty solid. On the other side, we got Drevis with top kills and top damage. Alright, what are my thoughts on that game? Y, thank you for submitting it in any capacity. Axis actually could have won that. He's not wrong. Although Axis absolutely did throw in a number of ways. Like, it's funny how they blame Hesh for losing that, but Hesh needed support. Like, Hesh was being double-teamed, and Axarn was like, I'll send a Panther your way. It's like, no, he needs actual support. And it's just not much came. So, and also, I love it. The guy who complains, weakest player. Always. Anyway, solid game across the board. Good wipes, good kills. Look, FN has a good anti-tank like Blob that came in and did quite a bit of damage. Fan had some good strikes and Fireflies, and Russ had a solid 1v1 down south. And when he needs support, he got the support, so really great job. Panther got 20,000. Xarn. Hey, Xarn, your Panther did less damage, just saying. Drevis, 74 kills with the Grenadiers. Pretty solid right there. Robbers, Yag Tiger was pretty solid. The Yag Tiger actually did quite a bit in mid. Just need a little more support to live. Fireflies, 35,000 damage. Really solid. The Commander as well did pretty good. By the way, Mystic Blitz, thank you very much for the sub, and hello to yourself as well. FN, thank you very much. FN got 37 kills. Thank you very much to Mystic Blitz. I'm getting my wires crossed there. Fan, 22,000 damage. And as well, T-3485, 16,000 damage. So pretty solid stuff right there. Axis could have won. But again, I don't blame Hesh as much because I'm assuming he was trying to get off the point for the Katusha. Again, 151 also has a video on my channel where he's like, got off the point and we could have won the game. But I don't blame 151. It was just unfortunate that pathfinding that was an issue. He's giving me a stare right now. I don't know what you're talking about. But yeah, no, solid game. Once again, toxic players worst. And solid, good anti-tank and anti-infantry groups that really helped. And again, good job focusing on knocking out the armor. And good teamwork. So, good game. Thank you, Y. And I'll see you guys next time. Hey guys, before you go, I want to give a special shout out to Patreon supporters Folkvard, Aphyria, Joey G240, Ace, ShinobiWarrior, Pyroshark, Little Koosh, and Seth Kuipers. Thank you all for your incredible support. You guys rock. This has been greyshot17 and his amazing patrons, and I'll see all of you next time.